What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the second gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy, taking place this Thursday. I think it's the exact same time that it happened the first time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's going to be encapsulating a couple different things: new look at broom flight and traversal, advanced combat, and introduction to the Room of Requirement. And we get a sneak preview with the clip. I want to talk about the clip in just a second because I have a couple things we got to point out. But in terms of just general excitement, very exciting. I mean, I actually don't even know what else to say. It makes sense to do it this week. I kind of forgot that they were even going to do a second showcase, but all of my talk of, when Christmas is and when they can do announcements to when they can't, this actually lines up exactly perfect with what I've been saying, where over the next 2 weeks after this week, I think they're going to go kind of dark because it's the holidays and they probably won't be at the office, right? So it makes a lot of sense to do it here. I just kind of forgot that it was going to happen. So great for Ben, great for the fans in terms of getting a second one of these. And you don't do part 2 without doing a part 3, right? So hopefully they do one more part, over the next month or so. In terms of the clip, right, which is kind of showing a couple different things, I don't have too much to say about the first and the third clip, but I do have something to say for the second clip. So let's look at it very slowly. Firstly, we have the dark arts skin, right? So that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, is something going on with the individual? Like, is darkness taking over his soul? And then I was like, oh wait, no, that's a skin, that's a costume, right? So that was the first thing I thought of. But you see the outfit and it looks fantastic. You actually look extremely scary, but there is so much going on in just this one shot. So it's important to first figure out what we're doing or where we're at, and this very much seems to be the battle arena, right? The dark arts battle arena that we've heard through writing, I guess, so much about. At first I thought maybe it was like an actual mission, but I just feel like because there's a time limit, right? Like you only have 4 minutes left. There's kind of like combos going on and there's points being racked up. You have like an enemy counter that you've knocked down one or killed one and you have one left. But what's interesting about all of that, right, of course, is the spell and if it's slottable. So the tough thing is this. I do think Avada Kedavra is slot. Well, it has to be, right? It has to be slottable for this. The issue is, does this give us any indication of what it's going to look like in just the normal game when you're roaming around? Now, I say that because, you watch the clip and you see on the bottom right, the T for teen is blocking it, right? They do a great job of blocking it. But behind it, you have the skull as that right one, the right slottable spell. And then it goes dim once you shoot off Avada Kedavra. So it is it's a recharge thing, and so you can slot it there. Now, we had talked about, can you actually do that? Can you slot unforgivable curses in and out of just kind of casual other spells, right? You're going to be like facing goblins, other students, right, with these spells. And the thing is, that's why I don't think this fully confirms that at least the unforgivable curses, right, Avada Kedavra included, is going to be actually a slottable spell. It seems like when you go into the dark arts arena and it's wave based and you have time challenges and you have to like take out a certain amount of enemies or whatever, and you have like bonus objectives, right? It seems like you're going to be able to use pretty much any spell you want during that time, including the more aggressive ones. But when it comes to just walking around the school, I don't know. In fact, this does not confirm, in my opinion, that you'd be able to do the same thing there, because this very much is an enclosed thing. Everything is just very tightly, created in here. But it is interesting to think about it, right? Because they still have a choice. You could still make these unforgivable curses, or maybe they already have, obviously, behind the scenes. You still could make them, available to use whenever in the base game. I don't know. I've always been so strong on, it seems like you're going to just use them at very specific moments in gameplay or against certain enemies. You'll have a choice to eliminate them permanently or not, right? And this makes it seem like you can just do it casually whenever you want. But again, you got to remember where we're at. It does seem like this is not just you walk up. I mean, the thing that's tough though is there is the map to like the bottom left, and so you are like in a location. But I mean, like the arena, the actual arena that you're in, you would imagine that is a place on your map. So just because you see the map doesn't mean this is like a free roaming thing where this is, again, just so casual. So we'll have to see. I'm sure, I am positive, we will kind of get some more clarification in the gameplay showcase that they do. It may not answer the question of can you use it casually, just, unless Ben maybe throws it in there, and he asks them in the moment. But this doesn't confirm that, but I do think we'll get a little bit more information during the showcase. So quite a few things. I have a feeling, it says an introduction to the Room of Requirement, so I feel like they're just going to walk us through what exactly, you're going to be doing here, how the time works in this area with crafting things, and how you can, like, see the beasts, right, that maybe you tame in the game. All that kind of stuff would be shown in that part. So that's pretty exciting. So even just that middle part, see, this is why I don't know which one is going to be better. Like, we can maybe judge at the end which of these two gameplay showcases were better. The fact that they're doing advanced combat, that makes me very, very happy. The rest of this stuff, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be interesting, but that advanced combat, and specifically that second shot, or that second scene of the teaser, I mean, it's not really a teaser trailer, but you know what I mean. Very exciting. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think I live streamed the last one. I mean, if you guys want me to, I can co-stream this. We can go live a little bit before and watch the whole thing together. Remember, it's not like a live thing. It's pre-recorded. It'll just be a video that goes up on YouTube that you can watch. So if you guys want me to do it, I can totally do it, and we'll go from there, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.